Hey guys, so today is going to be a TTC update. I know I said I would do a weekly cycle update last time that I did a TTC update, and I didn't because I wasn't tracking like I did this month. Like, I didn't have OPKs, I wasn't doing my temperature, and those are two things that I did different this month. So if you didn't see that video, I'll leave a link up here. But in that video, I think that I mentioned that I got my period April 19th, I think, and that was the last time I got my period until recently it came by itself. So my period was pretty regular up until April, but because I was on birth control. And then once I stopped taking it in birth control as instructed by the fertility doctor, I didn't get my period at all in May, June, and then it came by itself in July 19th or 18th. It came by itself, and honestly I was surprised. I mean, I was a little bummed because we had baby danced a lot that month, so I was like, oh, this could be it, and then I got my period, so I was a little bummed. But I'm happy that it did come up by itself. I've also been taking metformin, and my gynecologist told me to take that. I didn't take it when he told me to because I was just a little weary of it, because he said that I had like mild PCOS, so I didn't want to take it if I really didn't need to. But then I did a little bit of research and I decided, you know, why not just try it at least for a month and see. So I started taking that, and I don't know if that had something to do with my period coming by itself, because normally my period would probably, oh my god, that was a bug. Normally my period would come, I guess, like 2 to 3 months in between, so I mean, I really don't know. But if you want to see a video about how I'm taking the metformin and how, like, symptoms and stuff that I've been having with that, comment down below and I'll definitely make a video about that. I might make one anyway, but if you're interested, make sure you let me know. So after I got my period, I was like, you know what? I could sit here and be upset about it, or I can take this as like another opportunity that I got my period. Like, I'm probably gonna ovulate, so I should take this opportunity to track as much as I can and, you know, get more in tune with my body, like knowing what's going on. So I decided to start taking my body basal temperature, and I got this thermometer at Walmart. I think it was like maybe $12 at the most. So I got that, and I've had that for a while because I was going to do it before, a couple cycles back, but I never stuck to it because you have to do it like the same time every day, and I would just forget. I'd already be up and I'm like, oh darn, like I can't take it. This cycle I said I'm gonna do it, so I started tracking, I think the third day of my period, because I did forget, maybe the second or third day, because I did forget. I wish I would have known that my period was coming and I would have did it like before, but I honestly didn't know it was coming. And then I forgot after the first day. The first day that I got my period, I got it during the day, like around like 3 o'clock in the evening or in the afternoon. And then the next day I forgot, and then I started tracking the third day. So I've been tracking since the third day. I'm still tracking now, and I'll show you guys my chart and then you can tell me what you think if you're good at it. But I don't know. Like, I've read about it, and there could be like a dip before ovulation and then it rises and then it stays risen if you're pregnant or something. Honestly, I don't know. I just felt like I would track it and then learn as I go along. So I did that, and I also started using OPKs religiously 2 times a day at 10 a.m. and at 8 p.m. give or take, and that is what helped me the most, because I actually got maybe my second, because I know I did a progression ovulation test video, but that was probably the second time that I've ever gotten a positive OPK, and it was super positive, so that helped a lot. I will say that right now I'm in my 2-week wait, and I am currently 3 DPO, and it's killing me because I know that I ovulated and we did baby dance during ovulation and we used pre-seed, so I'm super anxious to take a test, and every day I have these symptoms and I'm like, oh my god, it has to be all in my head because I'm only 3 DPO. It would be too early to have symptoms, so I'm like making myself crazy and I'm trying not to. So I got my period from July 19th to July 24th, and then I did not get my OPKs until August 3rd, and by then I was on cycle day 16, and I had already googled and looked up when you typically ovulate, and I saw like from day 14 to 16, and I was a little bummed because I'm like, darn, like I missed it. So, but I did start tracking, and they were all negative up until August 10th in the evening. It had a line that was as dark as the control line, and that's the thing, like the test line on ovulation tests have to be as dark as the control line or darker than, and that was cycle day 23 that I got that first one that looked like I would consider it positive. But then on cycle day 24 I took one in the morning and it came I'll have like this up on the screen so you guys can look at what I'm looking at. But on cycle day 24, I took one in the morning and it was as dark as the control line. But then I took one, I don't know what made me, I can't even remember what made me take it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but I did, like something just told me to take it. And it was super positive. The test line was way darker than the control line. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. Like I'm ovulating, I got my positive OPK, like I was super excited. And then I took one that night and I was like, oh, did I miss it? Because it was kind of lighter. But we had already baby danced, so like I was confident with that. So then the cycle day 25th, I came to the conclusion that was 1 DPO. So that's where I'm at now. And I kept on taking the OPKs just to see, like make sure like it went negative, because I started getting like cramping and I'm like, what the heck, you know? It feels like I'm about to get my period because I have cramps before. And I use 2 tracking apps. I use Ovia and Glow. And on my Glow app is the one that you can take a picture of the ovulation strip and it'll analyze it and tell you whether it's positive or negative. So after tracking them on there, Glow reanalyzed my expected period. So it says that my period isn't due until the 25th now, which it did say it was due on the 18th. So I don't know. Ovia, I've tracked the same way and it still says my period is due on the 18th. So I don't know what to think, but I'm super anxious because I just need to know. And I know that it's way too early for me to test. I know it's way too early for me to have symptoms, but honestly I do have a couple symptoms and I do want to make a video on that like later on. I have been writing them down as it's been going because I just wanted, you know, for myself. But I just feel like the symptoms that I'm having, I look back, are symptoms that I had right before I got my period when I didn't know it was coming. So I don't know. I felt super optimistic, but then now like I feel like I don't know, because we only baby dance like those 2 days like on ovulation, the day before and the day of. So I don't know. I don't know. But the fertility specialist, he did say that if I didn't get pregnant by myself by August, to call and start, you know, preparing for the IUI. So I don't know, guys. I will keep you guys updated. I can tell you right now with the symptoms I'm having, like, oh, for sure, I think I'm pregnant. But it's way too early. It's only 3 DPO. So I just feel like it's all in my head. And I just need to relax and stop thinking too much of it. But I don't know. I've been super anxious and I hate it. I'm just trying to stay positive but also trying to not think about it, and I'm trying to like focus on other things, but I just feel so stressed because I do have other things going on. Like I just started school soon. I have an issue that I have to deal with, like something that I'm dealing with, and I'm letting it all get to me, and I shouldn't. Like I should just let it be, but I just can't seem to let go. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if I don't conceive this cycle, I'll most likely be doing IUI, and even with that, I'm pretty sure, I think that I still have to like track my OPK, like it's different at different places, but I think I still have to do OPKs or something, I don't know. But I will be taking you guys along for the entire journey because this is something that I definitely want to look back on and all of that, so stay tuned for that. But just say some prayers please that maybe I did conceive this cycle and that I don't have to go through that. I mean, I don't know. I have a good feeling, but then I think about it, I'm like, no, it's all in your head and you're just thinking too much into it and you just need to relax. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this and want me to continue doing, you know, cycle updates, weekly updates, or whatever, I will. If you comment down below, give me a thumbs up. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost there, and I have a giveaway planned for when we do hit 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.